Hello and welcome to my Project Zomboid based nostalgia video. If you play sandbox survival games, you probably know what it is and you probably felt it before. So basically it's where you've played a survival game in which you've built a base that was so goddamn good that when you think about it, it immediately makes you just want to pick up whatever survival game that was and just play it for hours again. So good that years later you're still thinking about it, and it just makes you want to go back to those days and relive your very first experience building it, living in it, and just doing everything to make it the best base it could possibly be. Wait a minute. Yes. So for me, in Project Zomboid, it is a cabin that I lived in on a multiplayer server where... Actually, it's probably best if I just show you. So here's the Project Zomboid map. So where we're going to be going to is going to be down here on the bottom, well, more of the middle side, to the campground. People say that it's like Camp Crystal Lake, but anyway, this was the most nostalgic base for me. It wasn't the first, it wasn't the second, it wasn't the last, but this one was the most nostalgic. So some people found me in the nearest town, and they were nice enough to bring me back to their community all the way out here in this forest. And from there all the way to the road, it was just straight wooden road. Like they'd cut down all the trees, made it wooden so the cars could get through real quick. It was really fucking cool. And then after that, I think this was the town they got me from, by the way. Is that Riverwood? I can't remember. I haven't played this game in so long. But yeah, so it was a big foresty area, so it was away from all the zombies. I remember coming across this bridge and just going across and being like, oh, we're going to cut through the tree. And then I saw the wooden road, and they dropped me off here. This field was just covered in trucks and cars. And then the little parking space next to it, that was 2 main trucks, which is what they used to do loot runs and stuff. This was the main house. This is where the community gathered to make decisions on what they're doing with this, where people are going, who's going with who's fighting what, who's, you know, attacking them, that kind of thing. It's really cool. It was really rad, actually, now that I think about it. We'd always sit in the main sitting area and, you know, just discuss stuff. There was an upstairs as well. I can't get the upstairs to show currently, but there was an upstairs which had, like, basically the leader of the community lived up there. And yeah, there was one girl that we played with. Well, at least the character in the game was a girl. I never talked to these people outside of the game, but she was a deaf person in game, so we couldn't talk to her through our voices. We had to type everything, which was really infuriating when we had to, you know, when we was getting shot at or when there was loads of zombies. We had to quickly stop, type, and God, that was a nightmare. But they asked if I wanted to live into the big house, but I didn't really feel that. I'm not like a guy that likes living with people because I'm always worried they'll steal my shit. Because I have only just met these people at this point. So anyway, then when you come across here, there's this little house, which, I'm going to be honest, I think when I lived there, someone had hollowed it out and turned it into a storage shed because it was just filled with crates. This was another area on the night times. We'd have campfire things and we'd just sit there and just chat, really. This area, I don't remember. I don't know if it was added after I played it. But I don't remember it at all. Either I didn't see it or it just wasn't in the game at the time. Here, a few people lived in the camp, so some people that like living out in the outdoors like me. This was, again, hollowed out. It was one guy's base. Now there was a bunch of them that were hollowed out, people shared them, but I didn't want to live like that. I'm not a fan of, not a fan of sharing with people. So when they asked me which one I want to stay in, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and make my own. So I destroyed these 2 toilets because, you know, screw these people, they don't need toilets. And then I built like a road, well, not really a road, but like a little dirt patch going through the forest. And then I think it was roughly about there, like where the trees thin a bit because I didn't want to cut too much down. And I built a small little cabin that was, I think it was a 5x5. I've got a picture of it here, so I'll just flash that up on screen real quick. That's what it looked like. That's the inside. All the other all the stuff that was in there, that was at its peak. That's when I had collected everything, and then eventually I was done collecting stuff, and it just kind of, that was it. That was my home, and it was just so cool to kind of come back with all these people, and then they were like, oh yeah, if you want to live out in the, you know, a bit further away from everyone, that's fine. There was no kind of judgment, and people wouldn't try and sneak in, which was kind of cool. So what I did with this space, you might just think, oh wow, this is pretty shit, it's just a small little cabin in the woods. Well, it's not just a shitty little cabin in the woods. It was a Radio Shack. So what that means is, you see that little ham radio on the table? Now with that, you can transmit your voice to a certain frequency. You can pick the frequency, and then people who tune into it on radios, and I think walkie-talkies and car radios and all that, they could tune in to listen to what you've got to say, and that's how most of us would communicate in that community, which was really cool. But me, I had my own frequency, and what I would do, it's going to sound so cringe, what I would do is I would get a playlist of songs, and I would get people to make requests, and then I would play them, and pretty much be a Project Zomboid radio host, and it was actually really fun. I would literally just sit there, take my headset off, put Spotify on my phone, just sit them next to each other, and it would play it through my mic, and it would play through the radio, and it was literally just, Project Zomboid radio, and it was called, I think it was just called Drakey radio, or Drakey's radio, so it was really unoriginal, but doing that was just so fun, because people could type in the chat, they'd be like, oh, can I recommend this song, and all that stuff, and it was just so cool to be able to be like, oh yeah, make some recommendations, and then I'd do that for like an hour, go out, eat. It's probably the furthest I've ever done in terms of roleplay in a video games, because I'm not really a role-playing type dude, but in this game, I fucking love it, and that was, again, very cringy. Me, I fucking loved it, and I just loved being a radio host, and it was just so fun. Anyway, that's enough yapping from me, let's get back into the video. So after helping this man get to the bathroom, that's so fucking cool. I went into the bedroom and found myself a new key to the house I was already in, and a small protective case that had a beautiful little surprise in it. But unfortunately I couldn't carry everything, so I had to make a difficult decision. Right, we're gonna have to leave something behind. Shit. We shall leave the knife behind. After making such an incredibly difficult decision, I moved into the garage, where I found unlabeled cans of food. Ooh. Alright, well, we need a pen. I need a pen so I can, like, mark this down. Oop. Maybe the window? There you go. Please don't go off. Oh, thank you, God. Yes, there you go. Finding a pen, I quickly marked my map, and then I found a basement, and what I found down there, I couldn't believe. Can't wait for there to be 20 zombies down here. Oh. It was an antique oven, possibly one of the hardest things to find for my shack, so before marking it on the map, I expressed how excited I was. Oh, that is brilliant. That is one of the things we need. Fire. All I needed now was some transport to get things underway, and luckily there was a red car just across the road. Okay, so there isn't a car thing in here. Bit crap, but that's fine, one of these guys might have it. You don't have it. Maybe this house has it. It is their home. After taking over the house and looking in at every nook and cranny and not finding the key, I was at a loss. But then, an unexpected development. Oh. Which one is that? Seeing as the alarm was coming from behind the houses, I took the opportunity to search the neighbouring houses. Another fanny pack. Oh, car key. Is that the car I'm looking for as well? Oh my god, if that's that red car, I'm gonna be so fucking jazzed. Car kind of drew him away. Is it this car? It is! Oh my god. It's beautiful. Please. Alright, not much fuel. Not a lot of fuel. Car runs out. It's fine, we'll know where to come find it. We'll go this way as well. Now, me being the smart man I am, I decided, let's just get the fuck out of here. I did not stop to pick up the antique oven, so it is still in the basement as I drive away. Would have been a good place to live if I wasn't already dead set on the other place. God. Oh, please don't run out of gas. Let's try this ragdoll physics thing out. Yeah! That's good, I like that. God, there's so many here. Actually, this might not have been a good idea, especially with the low fuel. God, there's so many. Oh my lord. This was not a good idea with low fuel. I'm an idiot for doing this. I need to... Oh, I need to get away from all these guys. Ugh. Oh, fuck me, that's... Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're fine, you're fine. Squeeze, squeeze, yeah. Okay, there's not too many on this road, so worst case scenario, if I run out around here, I can run back. So we'll go down here. Oh, I just watched it go down the fuel. Oh, not a fan of that at all. Alright, let's go this way. Again, worst case scenario, we'll run back. Okay, farmland. That's not a good sign, because I doubt there'll be a gas station next to a farm. We're so close to it. Oh, I don't like that it's a dirt road. That's not good. Oh, I'm by a river. That's not good either. It's gonna run out any moment now. I'm just dreading it. And here's a good advert for where you should keep your eyes on the road. As far as I can. On what fuel I've got. Oh. Car, don't stop. Don't stop, car. For the love of God, do not stop. Don't stop! Shit. Oh well. Might as well fight these guys. 5 more, it's fine. Oh, look at that. Look at your backpack. Look, he was the last one. He's getting tired. Oh, it's beautiful. God. No alarm, good. Put you secondary. See what you got in you. Oh wow. Map. Saw Street's dangerous. They got your son here. Come to us. It's safe now. We're going to head south. Please come with me. I don't know where this is. It's a tyre, that's fine. It's good enough. Oh, I've still got some fruit jam. Jacket, dirty, bloody. Fuck it. Come on. Don't get tired, don't get tired. You're a machine. Yeah, you're a machine. Alright. Follow this dirt road, hopefully it leads to some houses. I've got it. Is that a lady? That is a lady. Damn. Yeah, I've got it so they can get back up if you know, like randomly. It's not like, you know, every single one, but sometimes they may get back up, and I'm not prepared for that. So there's a dead woman over there, and there's 3. Right, let's have a look. What's in here? Of course. It's a shed. Why is it so well guarded? Am I gonna have to smash this window in? I think I might, you know. Come on. There you go. Perfect. Lots of wood. Oh, let's let it down. Ground. Not gonna lie, this is not even half bad. Tater tots! Oh! This is not even, like, bad for, like, So I'm trying to get to my cabin. This would be a good replacement if they, like, removed it from the game or something, because it's a little dirt road and stuff. Close to town, kind of. Not too bad at all. Sure, that's not just there for effect. Oh, basement. Good. Oh, okay. Don't think shack, but it's not my Radio Shack, so I'm just gonna have a drink. Let's wash my clothes as well, actually, while we're here. Can I sit in chairs yet? No, they haven't put sitting in chairs on the thing yet, which is a bit. So that's the thing. How can a modder do? Yeah, so car, I either walk all the way down there and carry on walking and hopefully bump into something, or walk all the way back up to there, because I think that led to some houses and stuff. But again, and that's civilization as well. There could be gas stations there, there's houses, so I think that might be the best shout, actually. And so the day comes to a close. We went through quite a bit. We started, we had an alarm go off, we had a car alarm go off, we found an antique oven, found a magnum, we found a bit of ourselves, I think. We found a new home that's actually not even that bad. Very close to just throwing it all away and just moving into this place and just living there and making a Radio Shack there. But the devil is handsome, and we will not fall for it. We will stick to the plan, and we will find the promised land.